All right, let's go ahead and have a lot of fun out here in Brenda's Quilting Studio again today. Little Charmer right here. Oh, she's got the Sunbonnet Sue here and the little boyfriend going along as well. Very busy in all their activities. She's fussy cut around all of them and then put that absolutely charming red gingham in between it. She also turned the red gingham on the diagonal, so 45-degree with it on each of them. I will say that's a little challenging because the gingham is actually completely on the bias. Every single thing that you see is on the bias, and so it is stretching everywhere you go. I'm being very gentle. I'm being very careful. Turn the machine down just a tad. I'm babysitting this one, monitoring it a little bit. Because it is the classic Sunbonnet Sue with the little guy with it, we're just doing a great basic meander. Why not? I actually do have a Sunbonnet Sue and little boy a pattern, a stitch pattern, but if you put it on here, it would have completely gotten lost and it would have been so busy, it wouldn't make any sense. So meander is a great choice. Again, it's very classic, works with it wonderfully. We looked at a variety of colors. What would you really choose to go on here? Yes, there is color in here. You could have chose something, but the red would have been so overpowering and the white was nothing. So we actually went with this little tiny soft yellow. It's actually called yellow cream, which is perfect because it's right in between the yellow and the cream. Such a nice soft little color right there. She's turning out great. I was very nervous about having all of that gingham on the bias. Every single piece is on a bias here. It's also causing the sweet little striped border to be a little bit on the wonky side, but I've done the best I can to get it measured in there appropriately and babysit it as she comes to it so we don't have any crazy wrinkles when she comes to the stitching. But something to think about. If you have a gingham, I would highly suggest you actually just put it on the straight of grain, but it is working out okay. And look at that backing. Isn't that just charming? It's just classic. It's actually a sweet flannel on the back. She provided me so much backing, almost twice as much as was needed. So I literally cut the rest off. I fold it up and I will of course be giving it back to the client because the quilt itself is only 35 inches, I think, which is wonderful. It is fitting on one run of backing fabric. I'm going to babysit this section right here just a tad. You can see how I'm going to massage and maneuver it because I want her to fall in line with that little tiny bit of a wavy border as best as possible and not cause any wrinkles right there. So if you have a quilt that's less than about 36 inches, you can get away with just one run of fabric, and it turned out just fantastic that way. This is going to be a sweet little baby quilt. I hope you enjoy it as much as I'm enjoying seeing it up here on the quilting bed. Have you done a Sunbonnet Sue? Let me know in the comments below.